Hey, it's Gamma Magada and welcome back. So, there's a small thing. The purification chamber, the enrichment chamber, and the smeltery all have an invisible bar in the texture pack I was using. So it has come to my attention just after last video, once I looked into this, that it said oxygen. By normal logic, I went and took a look at the different machines and parts in the mod pack, and I came to the conclusion that the pressurized tubes that you just saw me typed in, or rather deleted, and the electrolytic separator and the electric pump will be required to actually make this entire thing work. So here's the plan. For one, I need this to be positioned slightly differently, because I will try and make this as convenient for myself as I possibly can. And frankly, the amount of wire I use don't really concern me too greatly, because, you know, infinite power, so it shouldn't matter. But here's the part that gets this entire thing be a bit annoying. I have to plan out such a way that I can have the pump here, the separator somewhere close by, and then the tubes going beneath the floor, preferably, and then beneath the machines to fill them all with oxygen. And why would I do that? Well, efficiency. And again, an infinite supply of the thing I want. In this case, I want water. And then let's go and make the machines. Of course, as you can see, I turned off the texture pack as I already mentioned. And I had to do this. Basically, it's hard the logic behind it is it's hard to show something that's invisible when you don't know it's there. You won't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And that has a weird logo on it. You might also notice that the tanks I walk past have some really weird textures now. Right, I believe I have all of this except the osmium. But I'm gonna be picking up some more stuff. Where's the osmium? Right, I'll be right back when I actually got all the stuff I need. Plus, I'll be turning on the texture pack once again. So, that was a crash and a half. So, I was making the what was it? Electrolytic separator, electrolytic core, which needed the fuck. Oh well, yeah, I know what happened here. It got sorted. Well, sorted as in trying to make it make sense. Anyway, that's the electrolytic core. I can't speak anymore. Too startled or something. Into the iron, some redstone. Wait a second. Boom. There we go. Here it is. So now we plunk this down, and I want it to be there, because then it has power from the front, water in the back, or at least I'll fix it so it has, oxygen out right, and hydrogen out left. Of course, nothing is in its left yet, but we'll fix that in just a moment. But first we need to create the pump, and I'll need to click on this button. I won't even hide that fact. Need a casing. Should be easy enough to make. Just an osmium, some steel, boom, and then the rest is a piece of cake. Bucket there, and sudden. There we go. Suddenly forget. Boom, and pump. Perfect. The thing only needs power and a block beneath it, so it should be fine. However, I need to place it in such a way I can actually have the power going into it. So I need to destroy that. Put that there, destroy that again. Walk outside. Realize the block disappeared. Really hope it just dumped into the water, otherwise I'll have to make them again. Or rather steal them again. Boom, there we go. So now I just need some of my cable, which I just got enough of. There we go. It's collecting water suddenly. Perfect. Issue now is though, I need the water to be transferred. And I believe the best way to find that, plus I want to show this awesome way of looking at things. Now, the way I found out about these is of course the same method, so I know that these pipes carry the oxygen and the hydrogen, and I also know that I have to look around for a bit to find the fluid pipe. I believe this one is the one I'm looking for. Alright, I felt my theory needed a bit of exploration, so I went and did, and now I know for certain that I was indeed correct. So let's make just another few buckets. I prefer having a bucket on me at all times for emergencies and practical purposes. But look at this. How awesome is that? How awesome can it possibly be? And of course this fills up every little bit. And then I just need to make some of the pressurized pressure, pressure, which is quite simple, as you just saw. And funnily enough, what a coincidence, I have the stuff I need on me. It's almost like it was meant to be. So there we go, pressurized tube. But there is one more thing I need. I need a gas tank. Oh, look at that. It's pretty simple to make. Back to the crusher, which I, by the way, took the liberty of upgrading because I was getting a bit annoyed because I needed several slots. So I basically just upgraded it. It's pretty simple, you've seen it before. If you haven't, you can go back to the last set of videos I made, which have all been revolving around these machines, or factories rather. Right, so this would make, was made like this. What's that, oxygen pants? Yeah. Boom, and gas tank. The reason I'm making the gas tank is because I don't want the hydrogen just yet. I want to store that. What I do want though is to dig a hole in the floor. With the machines, I don't have the angle for that though. But pressurized tubes beneath them, which don't all connect. This is a bit concerning, to be honest. Why don't they connect? Let's just wait and see, though. It may just be a graphical bug. Let's connect them all. Boop. There we go. So let's take a look. That's filled. That isn't. That isn't either, and that most likely isn't either. So this is a bit of a wonder. Is it because that is the purification chamber is the only one that actually needs it? Or is it because the entire thing is bugged to hell? I don't have the answer, I'm afraid. I do not. But I will be leaving it there, because one day, perhaps, either the bug will be fixed, or I will be proven to have been right when I assume that this bar is all for oxygen, considering this one is. It may be a bit of a stretch, who knows? I just prefer finding out by myself. But for now, I'll see what I can do to actually get this oxygen out of the pipes. So I don't know why I actually just sealed it up down there. But this is also a method of showing that things can go wrong. If they do, well, it's quite simple. Don't go into panic mode. Just be sure to regain whatever you're trying to not lose. In this case, I'll just be trying to suck all this up. This thing will be running at the same time, so the pipes will be pumping all the time. But it doesn't really matter considering the the factory I have here. The entire fucking thing is just sustained of infinite energy all over the place, so it doesn't really matter too much how much I lose, but I prefer not losing it regardless. So while that is there, I'll just bury it, though. I don't really mind too much, so I know that I'll have a full tank of hydrogen at some point, and a full tank of oxygen. I don't know yet what I'm gonna be using those two for, but perhaps if I make a legit jetpack, instead of being a cheating son of a bitch and using the one I use right now, well then perhaps I can use these. Because there is a mechanism jetpack, it's just a bit slower, a bit more shit than this one. But anyway, that's been it, how to make all this amazing stuff. This should make the purification chamber run, and if my theory is correct, either there is another fluid or liquid, or that's the same thing, or just sheer oxygen, who knows, hydrogen perhaps, that these need which might be the case. So let's just actually, it gave me a good idea. Plonk this in here if I can. No, didn't think so. Didn't think so. So as I said, I'll have to figure that out at some point. But for now, this will remain empty. These remain being charged. The pipes are filled, and all is fine and dandy. It should all work the best it possibly can, and for the last note, I will kill this damn Enderman. But for now, that has been it. I don't know why they had to die, they just started bugging me. So yeah, it is all fine and dandy. The materials used for this, though, isn't even hard to get, so this should be easy to make in your own world. Thank you for watching, and I'll be hurriedly going elsewhere. Bye.